Hello everyone and welcome to a Dead Air Gaming playthrough of Let's Play Monkey Island. I'm here with my co-host as per usual, DismalAbyss.
Hey, how's it going?
And well, I'm really looking forward to this, to be honest. Monkey Island is quite frankly my all-time favourite gaming series.
I have to agree with you there, it's very good, it's very good. Oh, man.
Just the memories of this one screen, you know?
Ah, brilliant. with the beacon on top of this ridiculously tall mountain. It's just not feasible. It's not... Sorry. Brilliant.
Yeah. And we transition lovely into the brand new HD graphics.
Very nice. I have to admit, it's really good that they redid the graphics because it's gonna... It's... Because, as you say, it's such a brilliant game, and the whole series is so good, and this is just going to make even more people want to play it and experience the awesomeness. Loving it.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, I just love, like, basically, for those who don't know, like, the original thing, that was what the original graphics looked like. It was very much, I think that was 16-bit or 32-bit, something
don't
like
ask
that.
me. I have no idea.
But yeah, it's very, very pixel-based artwork. Whereas this is, as you can see by looking, it's all hand-painted backgrounds with animation over the top, and I really like the style they go for.
Yeah.
It keeps the Monkey Island, it keeps like the look of Monkey Island without changing the feel of it, which is great. And you can immediately tell how old this game is, considering it has a credit sequence at the start.
The music is amazing as well.
Yeah, the theme tune is just fantastic. I just want to say that the Secret of Monkey Island holds a special place for me because it is the first PC game I ever played. Here we go. And we introduced our main protagonist right here.
Hi, my name's Guybrush Threepwood, and I want to be a pirate.
Wow.
Yikes! Don't sneak up on me like that.
It's a pretty... He sneaks his goal pretty effectively.
He does.
I feel that is a good way to start the game.
Direct approach, I like it.
Yeah.
Guybrush Threepwood.
I don't. That joke is an interesting one. The fact that no one gets his name right.
Yes, yes. The humour is a big part of this game, really.
Yeah, definitely. It encapsulates the whole universe of Monkey Island, really.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
It's something that you don't see a lot in games. Is this style of humour, and I think it works really well
Good luck.
as something that makes you want to keep replaying it as well because it's so funny.
Pirate leaders work?
Right now,
Definitely.
it's not, you know,
The scum bar.
the
No, it
best,
does
but it builds up. It's really good. Yeah. Walking
for-
sideways. Sorry, just can't get over how they walk. It's brilliant.
So yeah, part 1, the 3 trials. I believe, if I'm correct in remembering, there are 4 parts to the first game.
Sounds about right. Yeah. Oh, look at.
Yep. Gonna check out the poster of Governor Marley.
Re-elect
Sorry,
Governor
I'm
Marley.
having a bit of issue with the controls right now.
only
There
one
was a
candidate,
slight
there's
issue
only
with my
one choice.
mouse.
Okay. I've just noticed that in the new graphics they don't have the clicky area at the bottom.
Yes, you see. What happens? You can bring up the box of the controls by pressing Alt.
Okay.
Sorry, no, Control. Alt brings up your inventory.
Because when I have played through this in the past on the old graphic style, I've very much relied on clicking on what it was I wanted to do and then clicking on the object rather than doing the auto select.
Oh, you don't do the auto select. You press. I'll show you it later when I need to use
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
As you can see, I decided to state the wrong goal because why
Yeah.
not? I feel firemen are very important,
Well,
Mean
yes.
to kill you all.
and then obviously that is my actual goal right there. I just love how they just don't care.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, you know, they're
I wanna be a
pirates.
This is true.
Yeah.
Like, there is one slight thing I have with the voice acting in this game. Like, I love the fact they went back and did voice acting for this
Yes.
game.
It's brilliant.
But in occasion, because of the way the lines are fed through the game, sometimes the conversations are a little bit stilted because there's too much of a pause between the dialogue lines.
Okay.
That's one slight flaw I have with the remake. Apart from that, I think the remake is pretty spot on.
Yeah, it looks like it's been done. Like, this is the first proper footage I've seen of a playthrough of this, and actually, it's been done to a really good standard. Like, this is really good.
So just to recap, sorry, we were talking over the conversation there. The thing about Guybrush being able to hold his breath for 10 minutes is quite an important point, really.
Oh yes.
It's one thing that he often comes back to. And now we're learning of what the 3 things we have to do.
Sword, thievery, and the quest.
And we're going to go and do, I believe it's... I think we do the quest first.
Okay.
I think that's what I'm going to do
Because
first.
you can do them in any order, can't you?
Yeah, it just goes, here are 3 things to do, go and do it to your best of your ability.
Then return with proof that you've done it.
Sorry, I'm just laughing. I'm just smiling to myself at the old style of animating voices, with the heads just waggle around.
Well, that's how everyone talks.
It's pretty.
I've just noticed that now. His head is just waggling around there.
Yep.
Sorry about that.
It's alright. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I'm just inquiring like the details of each one. The sword master is basically who we have to beat to master the sword. It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah. You know, it's storytelling like that really gets a game noticed. You gotta find someone who's a master of the sword. Well,
this is the art of thievery.
oh yes, I remember. Oh yeah, the idol.
Yes.
Oh, it's so hard. That's one thing about these games, especially, well, actually not all of them, is that they are so difficult.
They can be. I feel this game. I'm trying to think of the best way to... one of the problems sometimes point-and-click adventures have is they have these puzzles that are really obscure. It's like, use the meat cube on the ceiling so it kills this guy.
Yeah,
it's like, what?
Bizarre.
And I feel Monkey Island... It has it in a few places. I think Curse is the worst of that. Curse,
I agree.
As much as I love Curse, some of the puzzles in that are just a bit, what?
Yeah, the beginning of Curse I find very difficult to get past, but yeah.
But we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yes, of course. We'll get there eventually.
We will. We love this series. We love this series.
Oh, so good.
As you see by me moving up and down here, I'm having a bit of trouble with my mouse.
Oh dear.
I just like to ask about Grog. Grog is it seems to be a vital piece of information.
Propylene glycol. Acetone. Red dye number 2.
Of course, number 2, because if you use number 1, it's just ruined.
Battery acid. And or pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
It's one of the most caustic, volatile substances.
So yeah, I think the first one I'm going to do, I believe, is treasure hunting. But before we get into that, I'm going to go and pick up a few items for later.
Yeah.
See, thinking ahead.
Absolutely. Well, that's the thing. That there are ways that you can make the game time much shorter by doing things in an efficient manner, but at the same time, it's difficult to do all that. I remember playing through the same game, this game, so many times in a row, trying to get better and better and better at doing it.
So, just sorry to interrupt, but just here, I need to get into the back room, so I need to wait until the cook leaves, which is why I'm hanging around. Josie. Just wait until he heads out to the front, and then we'll sneak in after him. Right.
You just closed the door.
I did indeed. I right-clicked, which does like the automatic what it recommends you to do. Ah, there you go. That's the control system I was talking about. It's really neat, actually. You can do things really fast because I used to remember doing this puzzle inverted commas with your things is quite tricky because you have to get the seagull away from the fish so you can pick it up. As you see, I'm about to fail it up because I'm not quite fast enough, and yeah. Basically, what I did there was I selected pick up from the thing, but then I right-clicked on it, which overruled that, and I decided to look at it instead.
Looking at it isn't going to really help you at this stage, yeah. The cook was an awful long time.
He was, but basically, for people that didn't realise there, I picked up a hunk of meat. I'll let this run
Monkey
first.
Island, the ghost pirate LeChuck ship lies anchored in a river of lava.
Intimidating. I love the redone LeChuck model.
Yes.
And that voice. It's so iconic in my mind.
Waves of nostalgia.
Oh, definitely. Have you seen the very badly drawn map of Monkey Island on the back wall?
I was just looking at that, yes.
It's quite... It's not exactly the most well-represented map.
No.
Glad to be dead.
We are glad to be dead.
Everyone's glad to be dead. It's, you know...
I feel so lucky that you happened to capture my ship, then murdered me.
I recognise that guy's voice.
I know, I was
thought
just
this
thinking
one...
the same.
Yes, sir.
I might have to look this up later and put it into the next episode,
Yeah.
because...
Now, what was it you disturbed me for?
Yes, sir. Well, you see, we might have a...
I also love one of the small things in Monkey Island, everything has got a TM after it.
Yeah.
Everything is trademarked.
I've got those sissy pirates so scared of the sea, they're afraid to take a bath.
Well,
I noticed LeChuck doesn't have a spine.
He doesn't? Oh, no, he
look,
doesn't.
He's just a floating ribcage.
Yep.
Inexperienced.
I did not notice that.
Probably nothing to worry about. Don't know why I bother you with it. I'd rather take care of myself.
Wow, I've just noticed they've even added in ship creaking noises and things in the background.
Yeah, they really
That's
do went all
amazing.
out.
Yeah.
Be messed up by amateurs.
I'm just sitting here with my headphones on, and all I can hear is like, like
it's really
behind me, and there's nothing behind
Okay.
me. Oh.
So, just going back over what I grabbed from the kitchen, I got a pot, a hunk of meat, and the fish from the dock. The fish and the hunk of meat we'll be using later, but the pot is something a little more, not urgent, but it's something we're going to be using a lot quicker. Otherwise, you can't really get anywhere on this island. So I decided to talk to these guys.
Do you know where I can find a treasure map around here?
Wanna buy a map, eh? Our maps are top quality, not like the bird-caged liners you get from that clown across the street.
So, what do you think, since this is your first time seeing the newly painted things, what do you think of like the new, well not the new look, but how it looks now?
It is very nice.
Give them away.
I especially liked it outside the scum bar. Like all the background there was fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean,
So this is
yeah.
this is quite useful here.
Yeah.
You can swindle 2 pieces of 8
No,
from them.
but I'll take one if you give me 2 pieces of 8.
I don't think the minutes themselves actually have any use ever. You just do that to get 2 pieces of 8
yeah,
from
I
them.
remember. Yeah.
Say, are you guys pirates?
I decided to ask, a vital question there.
No, we're a wandering circus troupe.
But this rat scared away the elephant.
Shut up!
Oh dear.
Of course we're pirates. You can't buy clothes like these off the rack.
He has his point.
What do you want?
What's in the keg? Oh,
See you later.
Sorry, I just decided to move on.
I want to know what's in the keg now. I don't
Sorry.
remember most of this. I may point out something that's immediately, that you're about to do, but I may also point out something that's completely useless.
Of course.
What is that? Some sort of code?
I decided to go with that answer,
Yeah.
Of course it's a code, you idiot. Never mind.
Yeah, the reason I'm talking to this guy is because I couldn't remember how much the map is, so I wanted to double check.
but oh, it's only you again.
So I'm doing this to find out because I remember you need a fair amount of cash to get
just want a map.
started. You need a sword, you need a shovel, you need
Yeah.
a map.
Pipe down, will you? That ugly sheriff might be around here. Now then, let's talk business.
You heard the clock ticking in the background,
Yes.
just like the
You
ship
wanna buy
creaking
a map
noises.
to the
Something else they
legendary
added in.
lost treasure of Mêlée?
I mean, this is
Only
so
one in
well
existence.
redone. The quality and the depth of it is.
Very rare.
I didn't think they'd done this much. I thought they just
Oh, really?
updated the graphics a little bit. And,
No,
I knew
they've-
they'd done
they've-
voice
they've-
acting, but
no thanks. I don't have
it's so
enough
much
money.
more than that.
Well then.
So how much was the? Sorry, how much was the map?
100 pieces of 8.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You have 2.
100 I have 2, yes. I'm going to get a vitally important item right now. Just 100. You need this. Like,
Oh
wow.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Hmm.
That's one of these
What a
obscure
chicken with
things,
a pulley in the
right? That's not immediately
What possible
obvious.
use could that have?
Yeah.
Maybe no one missed just this one thing.
It's actually really hard to see as well in the original graphics.
Yes, it is.
It doesn't stand out at all.
No, I remember being confounded by that for a very long time. Oh, you didn't show going through all the different doors on the street.
Yeah.
Oh.
The other doors are very Scooby-Doo-esque. You go through one door and end up coming out of another.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go and investigate the noises.
Hello? Anybody in here? Hello?
You know, bad things could happen to a person in a dark, deserted alley like this
And we're
one.
introduced to another
And
character.
at this time of night, nobody would be around to see it.
Dialogue choices in this game seem
Yes.
great.
That's interesting. Well, see ya.
Now, why are you in such a hurry? I'd better get your name.
So,
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
this
and
guy's
I
a bit
just leave.
interesting as a character, I feel.
Hmm.
I
Listen,
mean, you think he's a
People.
sheriff of a pirate town.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Yeah, what does that entail, really?
Yeah.
I'm the sheriff around here. Sheriff
I don't understand
Fester
really like how you
Shinetop.
could expect to be a
Take it
sheriff
from
of
me.
a
This is a bad
of a pirate
time to
town.
be visiting Mêlée Island. A very bad time. My advice to you is to find somewhere else to take your vacation.
To be fair, that's pretty solid
Somewhere
advice.
safer.
It's not bad
Boy,
advice.
I feel much better knowing there's an officer of the law around.
And there's another staple of Monkey Island, breaking the fourth wall. Just
Absolutely.
straight away, just talked immediately to the audience.
No qualms about that whatsoever. Just turns and looks you in the eye and says, "Well, I feel much better now. I know that there's a person of the law around." Oh, that's
Exactly. So now what we're doing is we found out how much the map is. We've been introduced to the sheriff. So now I'm actually going to go and get us some money so we can actually start doing the trials.
good.
This question is like, without any spoilers, can you actually remember where you go from here? Because I know it's been a long time since you played this
You
game.
know, this is as far as I remember going.
Really?
No, I remember what happens, but this is always the point in which I remember getting to and thinking, "What the hell do I do now?" So,
Yeah, it's-
no, I have no idea what you're going to do right now. This is fun.
Well, we head out to we had our first look at Mêlée Island. This is the sky view of Mêlée Island, and the lights indicate various places we can go to. First off, we're going to go check out this clearing. And what do we find in the clearing?
Oh yeah,
Has it come back to you now?
it has. And
A
also
circus.
the reason why you picked up a certain item earlier.
Oh yes. Also a circus. Of course. Why would there not be a circus there?
Yeah.
But the gunpowder makes me sneeze.
Well, I cannot do it. I hurt my hand taming the lions last week.
I hardly
So
think that
these
needed
these characters are a little
compares
bit
to my
interesting.
chronic
I do love the
allergy.
voice acting on them.
Yeah.
Get in the cannon.
You don't have any allergies, you faker.
This is a classic example of one of the reasons I love Monkey Island.
get in the
These
cannon.
characters aren't in the game very
get
long.
in the
Like,
cannon.
this isn't really a spoiler, but these characters are not in the game very long
No.
at all, and yet they're so memorable.
Absolutely. Well,
Weasel.
Weaver,
how long will they go for if you just leave them?
Toby,
Forever.
Oh wow.
This place.
Say there, son. How would you like a chance
That wasn't a jump cut. That was
perform an amazing...
Yeah, that's actually
straight
how it
through.
works.
Yeah.
death-defying a feat.
Well, not so death-defying, really.
Dangerous a feat.
Not dangerous at all,
An easy feat.
but exciting.
Easy, but exciting.
Adventurous, acrobatic,
And exceedingly well known.
fabulous, flying.
Fettuccine brothers.
That's us.
My brother Alfredo.
And my brother Bill.
It's Alfredo and Bill.
Bill Fettuccine.
Cannon over there. All you have to do,
Is a get in the cannon.
and we shoot you out of it.
Across the room.
Quite safe.
See, this is one of the things, like, there's slight pauses between the dialogue. It doesn't flow quite as well as you'd hope.
Well, yeah, but that's because it's also still text-based to a certain extent.
Yeah.
How about 470
And there we go.
pieces
This
of
is how
it?
we get our money.
Okay, sounds good.
Have you got a helmet?
Of course I have a helmet. What sort of idiot do you take me
You
for?
have a helmet?
I do indeed have a
Well,
helmet.
let's have it.
We want to be sure.
That it's a safe.
Wouldn't want you hurt.
No siree.
So let's I'll give them my helmet. And I'm going to give them... Oh, I accidentally pressed use instead of give, I believe. Yeah, I didn't do give. There we go.
See, there's no ambiguity with the click on. You know, the old style user interface was much less ambiguous.
I don't know. Well, yes, but I do like the new one because it gives you a better resolution. You don't have the black bar at the bottom.
Yeah, that's true.
Echo!
And boom.
It works!
Nice.
Seems legit. Seems legit. Guybrush is quite the fall guy when you start to think of these games.
Yeah.
And that is an amazing touch. The fact that the text is upside down.
Yes.
I'm Bobbin. Are you my mother?
He's alright! Hooray! We are spared an embarrassing and a financially debilitating lawsuit. Here's your money, sir.
Yeah, dear me.
Just a recompense for aiding us.
The basic theory is fine.
See, this is the thing, like, this is basically, as far as I'm aware, these guys aren't in this game again, and I don't think they're in any of the other games. Like, that's it, that's all they do, and yet, it's so memorable to me.
Slacker! Loser!
Oh, there they go again.
Yep, and we're reaching the end of the first episode. I hope everyone's enjoyed a look at Monkey Island, and we'll be back with part 2 at some point in the near future. Have a great good day.
See ya.